Welcome to The Thinking Room, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of psychology and unravel the complexities of the human mind. I'm your host, Naomi, and today we're diving deep into a concept that many of us encounter, yet often misunderstand: imposter syndrome. Have you ever felt like you're faking it, like your successes are just a fluke? In any moment, someone's going to discover you're not as capable as they think? If so, you're not alone. But what exactly is imposter syndrome? And why do so many people get it wrong? Let's start by clarifying what imposter syndrome slash isn't. A common misconception is that it's just another term for low self-esteem or a lack of confidence. While it certainly feels like that sometimes, it's actually more specific. It's not about generally feeling bad about yourself. It's about a persistent internal experience of intellectual phoniness, despite external evidence of success. You might be incredibly competent, but your internal narrative insists otherwise. Another misunderstanding is that it's a personality flaw or a mental illness. It's neither. Imposter syndrome isn't a diagnosable condition in the DSM-5. It's a psychological phenomenon, a pattern of thinking, often triggered by new challenges, successes, or environments. And contrary to popular belief, it doesn't exclusively affect women, nor does it only strike early in your career. High-achieving individuals, seasoned professionals, and leaders across all fields report experiencing it. Think about that for a moment. Someone at the very top of their game could be sitting there, secretly terrified they're about to be found out. It's a wild thought, right? So, what stanched up imposter syndrome then? At its core, it's a cycle of self-doubt. You achieve something significant, and instead of taking credit, you attribute it to luck, timing, or external factors. Oh, I just got lucky. Or anyone could have done that. This often leads to overworking, trying to prove yourself, and then when you succeed, the cycle reinforces itself because you feel you had to work twice as hard to keep up the charade. It's an exhausting loop. Researchers Pauline Rose Clance and Suzanne Imes first coined the term in the 1970s, observing it in highly successful women who, despite their academic and professional achievements, believed they were not intelligent and feared being exposed as frauds. The crucial part here is the discrepancy between their internal experience and their objective reality. This isn't just about feeling a bit unsure. It's that nagging feeling, that persistent whisper that says, you don't belong here, you're not good enough. And it can be incredibly debilitating, leading to anxiety, burnout, and a reluctance to take on new opportunities out of fear of failure. Welcome back. Before the break, we were discussing the true nature of imposter syndrome and dispelling some common myths. Now let's talk about why understanding this concept correctly matters and what we can do about it. Recognizing imposter syndrome for what it truly is, and a common, albeit uncomfortable, experience rather than a personal failing, is the first crucial step. It helps to normalize the feeling. When you understand that many intelligent, capable people, even those you admire, might feel this way, it can be incredibly validating. It's not a sign of weakness. Often, it's a side effect of ambition and a strong desire to do well. One effective strategy is simply to acknowledge the feeling. Don't try to suppress it or shame yourself for it. Instead, observe it. Ah, there's that imposter feeling again. Naming it can give you a sense of control. Talk about it. Share your feelings with a trusted friend, mentor, or colleague. You might be surprised to find they've felt the same way. This can break down the isolation that often comes with imposter syndrome. Another powerful approach is to reframe your perspective on success. Instead of focusing on perfection, which is often an impossible standard, focus on impact and learning. What did you contribute? What did you learn along the way? Shift your internal narrative from "I got lucky" to "my skills and efforts contributed to this outcome." Track your achievements, write them down, and actively remind yourself of your competencies. Ultimately, imposter syndrome is a powerful reminder that our internal perceptions don't always align with external reality. By understanding its nuances, challenging our self doubt, and building a more compassionate internal voice, we can begin to mitigate its effects and truly own our accomplishments. Thank you for joining me on the Thinking Room today. I hope this discussion has shed some light on imposter syndrome and given you some tools to navigate it. If you found this episode insightful, please consider leaving us a review and subscribing. Your feedback helps us reach more minds. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and remember, you're likely far more capable than you give yourself credit for.